Greetings, useless people, and SurroundEdByFreaks, so welcome back to Alice Mendes Returns. So we are in jail. What did you do, Alice? Or what did I do? Did I annoy you too much? Did you report me to the authorities? Oh shit, Alice, did you get rid of the caterpillar's wheat?
Oh shit.
But we are here after completing the third chapter of the game, after meeting the caterpillar. The caterpillar revealed himself as useless as every Wonderland character before him and pointed us to the Queen of Hearts. Because he said that Alice suspects heavily what happened back then, but she's denying it, maybe to protect her fragile mind. And so maybe a visit with an old enemy that actually knows a thing or two about breaking minds might help us. I see that you keep this prison very clean. Half-open cell, with a view, not bad. Yeah, you're cold, Alice? I'd give you a hug to warm you, but the simp police is looking. If I misbehave, these two will be Polizei. Hopefully they won't be Drei Vier Grenadier. So you can imagine where are we headed next, in Wonderland at least. Over here we should be headed towards Dr. Bambi's orphanage after the policemen locked us up because they found Alice rambling in the streets about insects and murders. Very well done, Alice. Alice is a danger to herself, nice hat, but not a danger to others here. Hey look, it's the kitty! Come here! Wow, this is bright. And as you can tell, we won't make it back to the orphanage, because time is not on our side, Alice. And gravity is not either. Look at these tilted corridors. Very nice though. Really fits well in this case. You wish you could touch me. You wish. You're lucky that I'm still not in Wonderland. Very nice representation that something is not right in Alice's mind. But the time that we can pass in our world is getting shorter and shorter. Time is not on our side because the train keeps advancing at an alarming speed. And if we are not able to stop it, this is all we will have left. A certainly different hallway compared to the previous one. And the arms of the prisoners were replaced by tentacles. Quite disgusting, quite gross, yes. Clearly Alice understood that she has to reach deep into her memory and confront again her old madness, the Queen of Hearts. In the next chapter in Wonderland. And here starts my absolute favorite part of Alice Mendes Returns. I love this part so much that I put it in my intro multiple times, multiple versions. Cardbridge. I think that I've never seen a more beautiful combination of atmosphere, ambience, landscape and soundtrack in any video game. To me this is the absolute best. Gameplay-wise it won't be anything special, but atmosphere-wise, yes. I absolutely love it and I would play this game even just for this. I already hear a pig snout somewhere. Aha, there you are, right in front of my face, hiding in plain sight. Well, kinda. And you might think, well, it's quite a strange choice to have such a peaceful atmosphere in the intro of the fourth chapter, considering that the main theme of this chapter will be the old madness, which yes, was defeated back then, but certainly it's not a nice thing.
Claimed I'd stolen his heart, trifling with his affections, creepy sod, touching me, told the part to never invite him to tea again.
Ha! Somebody's outstaying their welcome. I can invite him for tea, let's see. My type of tea. That was Alice's sister Lizzie, who was clearly talking about somebody who was molesting her, a creepy guy who was touching her, and he was even invited for tea at Alice's house. Lizzie seems, at least from the picture, a rather pretty girl. Of course, that's not an excuse. Just imagine the creepiness of certain individuals. In my playthroughs I often joke about flirting with fictional characters and getting bonked for it, but stalkers and molesters are really that type of people that make me shiver. But I was saying, while Alice is on these peaceful card bridges in the Wonderland skies, I can read the presence of this location in two ways. The first one is that since this is an area far above Wonderland and above everything else, maybe it has been left untouched by the ruins and the train, the new madness. Because indeed we won't find any enemies in Cardbridge, it will be just us, Alice and the cards. Whoa! And it's the safest place in Alice's mind. It's like the last fortress of purity in Wonderland. As Alice is far above the rest of Wonderland, even if she looks down, she can't see the problems that afflict her beautiful land. Maybe it's some sort of a delusion, a last attempt from Alice's mind to bring something positive up to her. Something that says, look, our Wonderland is safe, we defeated the old madness. A desperate attempt to distance herself from what is happening in Alice Madness Returns. But there is also another way that I can read this location. As Alice in the 4th chapter is seemingly and willingly going to face the Queen of Hearts, an old foe that can't hurt Alice anymore, this card bridge is the proof that Alice won, and that Wonderland was indeed restored. It could be a more or less desperate attempt from Alice's mind to inject some confidence into Alice, showing her this landscape that says, look, we defeated the madness once, and if it's necessary, we can do it again. A card castle in the sky. There was a dance song so many years ago when I was young. There's a place in my mind, no one knows where it hides, and my fantasy is flying, it's a castle in the sky. Legacy of the early YouTube. I'm old. Help. Here we are in a card castle in the sky, stable and secure like my confidence. Metaphor for my delusions, maybe. Alice, be careful with that blade. Breaking the boxes is fine, but if you cut some cards, I'm afraid it will come tumbling down. This area shows up right after Alice decided to go meet the Queen of Hearts again, which was such a powerful madness that kept Alice in an asylum for 10 years. Alice is probably not eager to go and confront her again, so that's why she needs to be reminded that she was stronger than the Queen of Hearts in American McGee's Alice.
Light is useless if what it illuminates causes pain and suffering. Better to cast such things into the dark depths of Lethe, the river of forgetfulness.
This memory has a similar concept to what I was saying. While Alice is trying to point the light at something positive that happened in the past, for example, defeating her madness, she's trying to ignore the present. While Dr. Bambi is talking about more remember only the positive memories and forget the bad ones. This was, I remember, quite a difficult puzzle. I make the platform go down, yes, but there is also another pressure plate over here, which instead opens the door, yes. And then it slowly goes back down. I think I know. I have, clearly, to activate first the door. I put the bunny. Oh, but it goes down even if I have the bunny on. First, we have to place the bunny over here to bring the platform down. Let's get ready. Go! Quick! Quick step on the pressure plate. Hairpin right. And on the platform. Then bunny will explode. Quick! Platform! Evade! Almost there! Shriek, Alice! Ooh, whoa, that was close. That was close. You could have waited a little bit, but fine. Yes, if you don't evade in that puzzle to be a little bit faster, you can't make it. I did remember that because I failed it multiple times. But I wasn't getting frustrated because at least it was in the best atmosphere of the game. Even though I have to admit that I might be a bit biased because... Hey! Whoa! Trickeries!
Yeah, boy. Yeah, boy.
I remember having a recurring dream when I was younger of being up in the sky, in these beautiful blue skies and green fields below me. I've always lived in a place with plenty of grass fields around and woods, flying and floating up there with a warm sun and a cold breeze like we have in the few days of spring that we have. I was truly feeling free and at peace. So when I first played this area, I was like, wait, this looks familiar. There were no cards in my dreams, but still. What I love about this is that even through all the adversities, Alice is proving that she hasn't stopped dreaming. I believe she's not giving up her ability to dream and imagine a better world and a better life. And maybe, as we saw with her hero complex, she's not giving up on her ideals either. Oh, look who's here! Queen of Hearts, hello. Oh jeez! The Queen of Hearts is already trying to kill me! Hello.
Hello, motherfucker.
Die, damn you! Oh jeez! I hear a pig snout here. Or is that you, Queen of Hearts? The only other game that gave me similar feelings is Guild Wars 2 with Edge of the Mist, which are floating islands in the afterlife, basically. And therefore I've always felt personally attached to this area, and tried to see this from a detached perspective, and learn something from it. This looks suspicious. Aha! I knew it! I saw these Queen of Hearts cards, they're a little bit consumed as you can see, they're not as new as the others. Maybe it's a sign that the Queen of Hearts has been through some trouble, to say the least. That trouble was called Alice. Hey, I saw you, two of clubs. You were the weakest card in American McGee's Alice. Don't make me bring out the Vorpal Blade. I could mock the Queen of Hearts telling her that she's old and obsolete. Ha! I'm going to open my MSN and tell her. And even if this is a fictional setting, it really inspired me to say, fuck off, I will keep doing and thinking what I believe right and criticizing what I believe worth criticizing. Not that it's difficult to convince me to be a headstrong buffoon, and much like Alice who never stopped dreaming, I will try to do the same. Here we are at the end of Cardbridge. Shame it's so short. Veil of Doom 6 hours, Cardbridge 6 seconds. But it's time, Alice, to step out of our safe place and enter Queensland to confront our old madness. Oh, jump and hairpin right, Alice. I don't think I will stop also being your co-driver. Hairpin left, through ruins. Ooh, easily avoided. Seems like the stuff to break in this chapter are these eggs. Oh, Alice, I'm sorry. And over here, I went to the left because I clearly remember that this is a bit of a thing not very well done with the game, because they put a bottle in one of the two lanes of the slide. So if you always pick right, you will never actually complete all the collectibles, because the bottle will always be unknown to you. We arrive. Welcome to Queensland. Or should I say, the ruins of Queensland.
Back to admire your handiwork, returning to the scene of the crime.
It had to be done, Cat. You said so yourself. You and this Red Queen cannot both survive. She is a cancer in your body. Excise her or perish.
Well, she was the face of evil in the heart of darkness.
She didn't treat you too well last time. Lost your head, as I recall.
She was completely deranged. You picked up her crown, but now you've put it down. You must speak to her. What's left of her, anyway?
Queensland. Cheshire Cat is reminding us that this was all our doing. This kingdom is in ruins because it tried to oppose the true queen. And by the way, Alice, that's not the Red Queen. As we know, that's the Queen of Hearts. Two different entities. Ah, did you hear that? Off with her head. Good luck with that. You didn't manage to do so when you were much more powerful in American McGee's Alice. Good luck trying to do that in Alice Madness Returns, when your queendom is in ruin. Alice said that the cat lost its head in reference to what happened in American McGee's Alice. This is... Oh, whoa, this is a trap! Aha! Here? Can I be here, Queen of Hearts? I knew it. Oh, am I unwanted here? Don't be so rude, I just want to have a nice chat, maybe in front of a cup of tea. Okay, I guess the perilous bridge is not the perfect place where to actually admire Alice's dress. It's my favorite dress of the game, right after the classic one. You can't beat the classic one, I'm sorry. Oh, I didn't expect that. Can you leave me alone for 5 seconds? I was talking with my loyal subscribers, about dresses. How rude to interrupt me. Thank you, they were actually very weak and quick to be destroyed. 1 year has passed since I destroyed this place, Queen of Hearts. You haven't rebuilt anything? You haven't even fixed a bridge? Huh, some heart birds? That looks like the remains of another station from the Looking Glass Railway, the station of Queensland. Not the Australian region, but rather the Wonderland area. I never even noticed that. See, there is a memory up there. A very important thing that the Cheshire Cat said is that you picked up her crown, but then you put it down, which rhymes as well. How am I supposed to... probably from here. And this is quite an important thing because it confirms that Alice is not the current ruler of Wonderland. It's not the Queen of Hearts, it's not Alice. So not only we will have to find out who is that picked up the crown, but also who dared to depose the rightful Queen of Wonderland. And that's me speaking.
I do support the monarchy, in principle. I'm sure the Queen is very good at what she does, whatever that is. But is she not a person, just like ourselves?
Well, now she's no more, Radcliffe, even though he was talking about a different queen. Well, this is kinda true for every monarchy, kinda. Oh, the gates open when the actual queen passes by. Maybe they thought I was a Queen of Hearts, considering this dress. My grandpa went against the monarchy during the war, and later they said off with his head. They didn't make it, but well... Ah, regular room. But let's see what awaits us. Ah, riddle.
Ah, there you are, Alice. What comes next in the sequence? 1, 3, 4, 7, 11.
Are we back in school, Cheshire Cats? Are we actually doing this? Well, if you think about it, 1 plus 3 is 4, 3 plus 4 is 7, 4 plus 7 is 11, 7 plus 11 is 18.
Excellent.
I did a technical school. I at least know how to count a little bit. Well, that was an easy Radler room. What will it be, hug or headbutt, Alice?
Making a mother of all omelets here, Jack. Can't spread over every egg.
Now, before ending this episode, can we actually take a look at Alice's dress? Ah, here. I really love this outfit. First of all, it fits perfectly with Alice's makeup and also with the striped stockings. It's perfectly matching colors. Also, we can notice this sort of heart-shaped skull on her back, and the two symbols in front are Venus, the ruler of love, which of course is similar to the Queen of Hearts, and the South Ascending Moon, the ruler of karma and past, obviously, because we dealt some karma in this place in the past. Does this place bring back some memories, Alice? Look at that desolate landscape at the horizon. I find it really cool. I wish we could explore more of this broken outside. And you know, desolate and half-destroyed places are usually scary for the protagonists. But in this case, we are seeing right here what brought this destruction. So, the enemies are the ones supposed to be scared. Or me if I piss off Alice too much. We will see what happens next episode. So I'm SurroundEdByFreaks. This is all here with the Queen of Wonderland, Alice. We'll see you next time. Bye.